You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
We need to do a follow-up on the Carli Lloyd topic that we talked about yesterday. We talked about her coming out and slamming the USWNT for the answers after tying a game. Came out and slammed them. And then, of course, the coach came out and slammed her for coming out and criticizing them now. And she kind of bent the knee. Never bend the knee to the mob, right? Shouldn't do it.
Yeah, they'll screw you every time. I mean, to be honest with you, no other way of putting it. Once you show weakness, that's the problem. They're going to piranha your butt. Yeah, I mean, they're going to swarm.
Yep.
And
no matter how much you get on those knees, you will never, ever be able to bend it enough. And now, one of the players is coming back now and snapping back at Carli Lloyd here. Let's look at this here. Former USWNT star Carli Lloyd ripped the effort she saw from Vlatko Ananovaski's squad Tuesday against Portugal. Her comments generated a lot of buzz since she's held in such high regard. Quote, "There's a difference between being respectful of the fans and being hello to your family, but to be dancing, to be smiling. I mean, the player of the match was that post. She was right about that. You are lucky to not be going home right now," Lloyd said. Lloyd walked back her comments just 24 hours later, saying they came from a place of admiration. Speaking to the media Thursday, USWNT captain Lindsay Horan fired back at Lloyd. Quote, "It's kind of frustrating for me to hear, especially knowing this team and knowing how much we put into every single game, how much preparation we put into every single game, seeing our trainers, seeing how hard we work," Haran said. Again, that's noise, and again, it's an option, and everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But we know that's how it goes. But for me, I always want to defend my team and say, you have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. You have no idea every single training, what we're doing individually, collectively, etc. Now, I'm pretty sure that Carli Lloyd actually does kind of know what's going on since she actually played for the team.
That's exactly what I was going to say. She absolutely knows exactly what's going on behind the scenes. She lived it. She trained it. She went through it. Of course.
Yeah.
She absolutely knows what's going on that team. Not to mention, let's be real. Do we really believe Carli Lloyd doesn't have a relationship with players on that team? Stop it. Of course
I'm pretty sure she does.
Yes.
I'm
Absolutely.
pretty sure that she does.
That's why Fox Soccer hired her.
Yeah.
Come on.
And when you're in the media, it is your job to critique. You know, Rose, that's why Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley are not friends anymore. Because Barkley had to go out there and critique Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan didn't like it. And we know how Barkley is when it comes to actually calling games. He's going to call it the way it is. He's not there to be your friend. I mean, if you're not playing up to par, I mean, who actually thought it was acceptable for those players to go out there taking selfies, acting like they had just won the championship? I mean, they were dancing around, man, like they just won the World Cup.
They underperformed.
Yeah.
That was an underachievement, what happened versus Portugal the other night. An underachievement. There's no other way to look at it. They're favored in this World Cup. They should have
probably not anymore.
They should have dominated the Netherlands, underachieved, and dominated Portugal, underachieved.
And Vietnam.
Yeah, that's true. They really came close to. They should have lost the other night. Actually, they should have lost.
In 3 matches, they scored a grand total of 4 goals. 4 goals in 3 matches. And each game, the offense got worse. They went from 3 goals to 1 goal to 0 goals.
I don't think they're the favorite anymore.
Oh, no. They're not.
I don't think so. And wasn't it some Fox outlets actually stripped them of slots or they removed their slotting primetime slot?
Actually, the Fitz was in for the USWNT because they were the back-to-back champs. They were going to get all the primetime spots.
Okay.
And it was anticipated that they would have no trouble getting to this round here. And they underperformed, and now they didn't even win their group. So they finished in second, so therefore they don't get any primetime matches. So now it's a disaster.
That's an embarrassment, by the way.
Because the talk is that they got all these high ratings playing these 3 matches. The thing also was, because they said they set a record, thing is they were actually taking the amount of people actually watching outside of their home this time. But now people are going to have to wake up super early in the morning if they want to watch this team play. So those ratings are going to go down.
Let's be real here too. There's a lot of Americans, they're not tuning into this. Because if you look, the ratings on I believe it's Univision or something, they're pretty big for that. But the Latin community is very big on soccer too, and the World Cup is the one time people like me would normally have tuned. Look, if this team was patriotic, I'd have watched every game they'd have played already. Whenever they played, was it 20? It wasn't the last one. It was the one before. I watched every game they played. But that was back before social justice and everything took over the atmosphere.
Right.
They were just playing
started
soccer.
Losing their minds.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
And Megan Rapinoe is their ringleader now. And now they're just going to suffer. But, man, Carli Lloyd, man, you should have not came out and clarified anything.
At all.
You should have not done that. And now they're still taking shots at you, saying you don't know what's going on over here. You lived it. She knows exactly what's going on.
She has been a cancer for this team.
Megan
Let's
Rapinoe?
be real. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
She's washed up too.
Wasn't there
She's not contributing.
There was allegations the last time they got together.
That
there was
bullying for people that did not want to take a knee.
Yeah. That's right.
She's accused of bullying. That was who was that? Was that Hope Solo that came out and said that?
Something like that. Yeah, I think it was Hope. Yeah.
Yeah. They were bullying players that did not want to disrespect the country. Just imagine, man, if Megan Rapinoe was actually starting. She would actually have to be out there standing up with the rest of the team. I'm just curious if she'd probably be kneeling, though.
I wondered about this, too.
What?
This super chat we just got.
Oh. Let's see. Spin Sports Network, $2. Whitlock said
he
hates watching the USWNT. Nobody enjoys watching.
Hate watching.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
I see now.
Hate watching.
I see it now. Because Whitlock, he's with the Blaze, but he's still a part of sports. So, man, that's got to suck, man.
I like covering sports, not that damn much.
No. I would rather watch the NBA than the USWNT.
That's a fact. Whoa.
And I'm not watching the NBA.
However, I will watch the U.S. women's national team before I would watch the WNBA.
Oh, the USWNT or the WNBA?
No.
Which one is more woke?
No, it's the WNBA. I mean, because it's continuous, it's daily, it's running. At least, I don't even want to say the USWNT has. I mean, they did have some players with their hand over their heart. But when it comes to the WNBA, man, remember the WNBA was actually wearing those Vote Warnock shirts in Georgia. Right, that's right.
They made a blatant political statement.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.